Hello, in this video we will have a look at why product methodologies nearly all fail. And to do that, it's good to have a look how we did it till now and why it doesn't work. We will discover that automatically. So how we try to change behavior, because if we transfer from waterfall to agile or from agile to waterfall, then we work in a different way, we act in a different way, and we start thinking in a different way. And it means that these methodologies have as goal behavioral change. And how do we do this typically? We do this with workshops and trainings. We install some tooling like Jira or Azure DevOps, and we use official procedures like Scrum out of the box or the Hybrid Agile framework or SAFe or less. It really doesn't matter. One of these methodologies you will use, and they all are supporting people to change their behavior. So if we are focusing on changing our behavior, then it is also quite logical to have a look at how it relates to the most important part of the human brain. We have here in the front the IQ, the logical brain, also known as the human brain. Then here in the middle, we have the limbic system, where our behaviors, our emotions, our standard things we say, our personality is stored. And this is a part which you can program. And then we have the part, the reptile brain, the instinct, which is taking care of that we survive and that the species keep existing. When we look at these official procedures and the tooling in the workshops, we thought, which part of the human brain does these three addresses? It is quite logical that it addresses the IQ, because you need to understand during the workshops you are processing it, that's the IQ. The tooling, you need to learn it, that's the IQ. You need to learn the processes, that's all IQ. And if we look at another part, which we also known as the EQ, it is built up of three areas. The most important area is the unchangeable, automatic, instinctive behavior. What does that mean? Look at a freshly born small horse. Within 20 minutes, it can stand wobbly on his legs and can walk. This is an instinctual behavior. You also don't need to go to school. Then we have the changeable, automatic, content-dependent behavior, which is fed by the unwritten social laws and by the unchangeable, automatic, instinctive behavior. For example, I did a project once for a commercial bank in the Netherlands. I'm born Dutch, so I grew up in the culture of the Netherlands, and it was a commercial bank in the Netherlands. So my behavior fits my culture, the bank. In the first couple of months, you need to get used to it, but finally, you know how to behave on the coffee machine and during meetings. A while later, I did a project for another commercial bank in the Netherlands. Still in the Netherlands, same culture, still in a bank, same environment. I needed to get adjusted again to that environment. That takes around 3 months. From neuroscience, we know that we create neural paths to learn new things in around 3 months. That it becomes fully automatic takes around 9 months. You don't need to think about it anymore. It's just something you do. Your behavior is changed. Instinct is the driving power. When the instinct kicks off, you can do whatever you want, but it is more powerful than all the other things. We notice that the standard approach does not appeal the limbic system and the instinct, and the behavioral change takes place very slowly or not at all. So if we look at the scientific facts, then studies show that the reptile brain determines for 99.99% all our actions. And that's quite annoying, to be honest, because we are intelligent beings, intelligent people. But if you look around you in the world, you will see the effect of the 99.99%. And the human brain controls then only 0.01% of our actions. And it has big effects in learning new habits, because you have only 0.1% control of your actions. However, the human brain has something special. It can overrule the reptile brain, the instinct, with willpower. So if you really decide that you don't drink so much coffee anymore and that you stop with 3 per day, you do this with willpower. Then at the end of the day, you notice that you drink a little bit more coffee because you think, okay, I deserved it, or whatever thoughts you have. And that is because that willpower is a hormone which is excreted by the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, and there is a stock there available for 15 minutes a day. That's not so much, but luckily it doesn't release in one go in the morning after you're brushing your teeth. It does that in tiny portions during the day, but somewhere around 2 o'clock during the day, then that store is finished, and then it becomes difficult to follow your strong decision that you don't want to drink so much coffee anymore, or don't want to smoke, or whatever. When we set the IQ on 100%, then you have 0.01% influence on your actions. And that means that the spiral of change starts not here in the IQ, but it starts here in the instinct. And it's a totally different ballgame. To be honest, much easier. This short video, it is way too much detail. Why that's much easier, please contact me. We can have a talk about that. But as a result, we go back to that picture, then you see that we spend a lot of time and a lot of money, a lot of effort focusing on the 0.01%. The instinct is still in play. And that was a really mind shift, because when we looked at it, we thought, okay, we need to focus on the instinct, but how? That was the question. So a search started on the internet, and I could not find how. But if you look at the instinct, it is quite simple. It's quite binary, so to say, because it is all about surviving. That's actually it. The whole hybrid agile framework starting to submerge with that in background, that we want to create that safety and take away the fear. And that's why mentorship is so important. And that's why we have in the Scrum Quick Start library, which is the basis for the hybrid agile framework, 22 processes described so that it gives people direction. Thank you very much for watching this video, and hope that this was interesting. I strongly advise you to, I need to click one time, to watch the video, what is going on. Thank you very much. See you in another video. Bye.